Ever wondered what guys do when they're alone? Ah, the age-old question that has puzzled many for centuries. Welcome to the mysterious world of men, a realm often shrouded in secrecy and solitude. Picture this, a world where the social norms and etiquettes are tossed aside and the true essence of a man emerges in its full glory. A world where men can be as silly, as serious, or as whimsical as they want to be. This is the uncharted territory we're about to explore, a world that often remains unseen, unheard, and unspoken. Let's embark on this journey, a voyage into the heart of the mysterious male world. Now, you might be thinking, what could possibly go wrong? Well, let me tell you, it's not always about the grand gestures or daredevil stunts. Sometimes it's about those small moments, those little actions that seem mundane, but reveal a lot. Perhaps it's just a solo dance party to that catchy tune playing on the radio, or an attempt to cook up a storm in the kitchen, turning into a master chef. Maybe it's that moment when they transform into a sports commentator, passionately narrating the play-by-play of a game they're watching on TV. Or perhaps it's those quiet moments of introspection when they transform into deep thinkers, pondering over life's greatest mysteries. These are the moments that make up the mysterious world of men, moments that are often hidden behind closed doors. But today, we're about to take a peek behind that door. We're about to delve into the depths of this world, to uncover the humor, the quirks, and the idiosyncrasies that make up the mysterious male world. So, buckle up, we're about to take a roller coaster ride into the heart of this world, and remember, what we're about to uncover might just leave you chuckling, nodding in agreement, or simply surprised. But one thing's for sure, it's going to be one entertaining journey, so let's get ready to unravel the secrets, to uncover the unknown, and to explore the unexplored. Gentlemen, your secrets are about to be spilled. Picture this, an average guy, home alone, music blasting, and not just any music, but tunes that make your feet tap, your body sway, and your heart pump. It's the perfect rhythm, the perfect beat. Now, imagine him in the middle of the living room with no audience but his own reflection in the mirror, breaking into an impromptu dance routine. He's not just tapping his foot or nodding his head, no, he's pulling out all the stops, sliding across the floor, spinning on his heel, and even trying out some moonwalk. There's a contagious energy, a palpable joy that only a solo dance party can bring. It's the freedom to express, to let loose, to be unapologetically himself. And in those precious moments, he's not just a guy in his living room, he's the star of his own show, the king of his dance floor. And who said guys can't dance? Now let's venture into the kitchen. Here's where the magic truly happens. Picture this, a man, alone in his kitchen, faced with an array of ingredients. He's not just making a sandwich or microwaving leftovers. No, he's stepping up his game. Maybe he's been inspired by a cooking show he's watched or a recipe he stumbled upon online. Suddenly, he's transformed into a master chef. He's chopping onions like a pro, his wrist flicking the frying pan with an air of confidence. The sizzling sound of food cooking, the aroma wafting through the air, it's all a part of his culinary symphony. He's experimenting, creating, tasting, and adjusting. He's not following any set rules or guidelines. The kitchen is his playground and he's there to have fun. Whether the result is a Michelin star-worthy dish or a kitchen disaster, it doesn't matter. He's enjoyed the process, the adventure. Gordon Ramsay, watch out. We all know men love sports, but what happens when they're watching alone? Well, let's set the scene. Picture a guy sat on his couch, remote in hand, eyes glued to the screen. The game is on, and it's an intense one. Suddenly, he's not just a spectator. Oh no, he's a full-fledged sports commentator, passionately narrating every play, every foul, every goal. He's on the edge of his seat, hands gesturing wildly as he describes the action with the fervor of a professional broadcaster. Whether it's football, basketball, or baseball, his enthusiasm knows no bounds. He's calling out strategies, critiquing player performance, and even throwing in some color commentary for good measure. To the untrained eye, it may seem over the top, but for him, it's just another day in the sports world. It's an amusing yet endearing spectacle, a testament to the love men have for sports, even when they're alone. And that, folks, is how you turn your living room into a sports bar. What about those quiet moments when a guy is alone with his thoughts? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, contrary to popular belief, men do have the capacity for introspection. Those times when the sports commentary quietens down, the dance music fades away, and the culinary experiments are put on hold. That's when the deep thinker emerges. Now this might surprise you, but the male mind is not always occupied by the three F's. food, football, and fun. There's a whole universe of thoughts and ideas waiting to be explored. Just like you, men also contemplate the mysteries of life, the universe, and everything in between. Picture this. A man sitting alone, the glow of the setting sun casting long shadows around him. He's not just thinking about what to have for dinner or which team is going to win the game. No, he's pondering about the bigger questions. Questions like, why is the sky blue, or is the universe infinite? Or even, what is the meaning of life? Humorously, this deep thinking doesn't just limit itself to existential quandaries. It extends to the mundane and the ordinary as well. Ever wondered why your man spends an eternity in the bathroom? Well, he might just be solving the world's problems while he's in there. And let's not forget the deep thoughts that occur lying in bed staring at the ceiling. In the quiet of the night, the cogs of the mind start churning, thinking about everything from the complexities of relationships to the profundities of the cosmos. All of this goes to show that men too have layers. They think, they ponder, they question. So, the next time you find a man lost in thought, don't be too quick to interrupt. He might just be on the verge of a groundbreaking revelation about the mysteries of the universe, or at least figuring out the fastest route to the nearest pizza place. Who knew men could be such philosophers? So, what have we learned about what guys do when they're alone? Quite a bit, as it turns out. Our journey into the mysterious world of men has shown us that, like everyone else, guys have a range of activities and thoughts when they're alone. It's a world that's both humorous and relatable, and one that we've had the pleasure of exploring together. We've seen how the living room transforms into a dance floor when no one's around. The solo dance party was a sight to behold, wasn't it? The mix of awkward moves and unapologetic enthusiasm is a testament to the freedom that comes with being alone. It's a time when guys can let loose, forget about their worries, and just enjoy the rhythm of the music. Then we ventured into the kitchen, where we discovered the master chef. Who knew that the solitary man could turn into a culinary wizard? From experimenting with new recipes to perfecting old ones, guys in the kitchen are a force to be reckoned with. It's not just about satisfying hunger. It's also about exploring creativity and taking on new challenges. From the kitchen, we moved into the world of sports with the Sports Commentator. This is where the guy alone turns into an enthusiastic commentator, providing colorful play-by-plays and insightful analyses. The passion and excitement are palpable, even if the audience is just a sofa or a pet. And let's not forget the deep thinker. This is where we saw the introspective side of men, where profound thoughts and existential questions come to the fore. It's a time for introspection, for contemplating the mysteries of the universe, and for pondering life's big questions. So, there you have it. A glimpse into the world of men when they're alone. It's a world that's as diverse and multifaceted as the men themselves. It's a world that's full of humor, creativity, passion, and introspection. And it's a world that, despite its quirks and idiosyncrasies, is fundamentally human. We've laughed, we've wondered, and hopefully, we've gained a new understanding of what it means to be a man alone. Because at the end of the day, we're all just people trying to navigate this thing called life. And whether we're dancing like no one's watching, cooking up a storm, commenting on a game, or contemplating the mysteries of the universe, we're all just trying to make the most of our alone time. So the next time you find yourself alone, remember, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to dance, to cook, to comment, to think. An opportunity to be yourself without any judgment or expectations. Who knew the mysterious world of men could be so entertaining? Until next time, keep wondering and keep laughing.